Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Let's start today's class. So, student, please tell me what we have learned in a previous class. So, in a previous class, we have done about indefinite pronouns. Okay. So, today's your topic is planning a review of the story, The Olive Tree. Okay. So student, first of all, look these keywords. Look at these keywords. So here are two keywords. First one is plan. So tell me what is plan. To write words, phrases, sentences that will help draft the writing. So what is draft? So tell me what is draft. So draft, something written as a rough copy and not as the final one, that we call it draft. Okay, so what is plan? To write words, phrases, sentences that will help draft the writing, that we call plan. Next one, summary, a short statement or paragraph that gives only the main points of something and not the details, that we call summary. A short statement or a paragraph that gives only the main points. Okay, that is summary. I hope these keywords are clear to you. So student, please take out your content book, open your content book and take out this page. Okay, so firstly you have to read the left hand column of the review. So firstly you have to read the left hand column, then you have to read the right hand column. Okay, this is the left hand column. First of all you read this, then you have to read the right hand column. Okay, so after reading this, now think of the story, The Olive Tree, and make notes on the following in your notebooks. Okay, you have to write down what you what you write in your notebook. So first you have to write down 3 words to describe this story. Okay, secondly, the main events and problems in the story, so you have to write down the main events and problem in the story. Third, you have to write down why you like the story. Okay, firstly you have to write down 3 words that describe the story, then you write down the main event and problem of the story, then why you like the story. So you have to write down 3 details in your notebook. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you. Next one, tell me, what does a review of the story tell about? What does a review of the story tell about? So now let's discuss. A review of the story starts by starting the key detail of the story. So the review of the story, we will start the review of the story by starting the key detail of the story. Okay, so first of all you have to write down the key details. Next, then it gives a summary of the story without disclosing the end. Okay, next one, it also include the author's opinion about the story. Next one, in it ends by saying what could be different in the story and what the story teaches us. In the end of the story, uh, what the story teaches us. Okay, I hope these review are clear to you. Next one, what notes did you make? So now tell me, what notes did you make in your notebook? Okay, so we can use vivid adjectives to describe the story. What is vivid? Vivid. Vivid are the bright. We call the bright. जो clearly दिखेंगे adjectives. Okay, to describe the story. So first of all we write down some adjectives that you also have to written in your notebook. For example, if the story was scary, instead of saying it was scary, first word scary. Next, we can say it was creepy, so eerie and mysterious. So these are the keywords: creepy, eerie and mysterious. So these are the keywords, these are the adjectives. Next one, We can also use adjectives and adverbs to write why we like the story. Okay, next one, but we should be careful of using too many adjectives in the same sentences. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. So student, these are the words, three words to describe the story. You have to write down and three words like that: funny, satisfying, amazing. ये भी write कर सकते हो आप ये भी write कर सकते हो gripping, amazing and engaging. Okay, you have to also write down creepy, eerie and mysterious. So these are the three words that you describe that you have to use the to describe your story. So these are the examples, you have to write down that. Okay, next one, summary. What do you write down in about the summary? Friendship, helping others, coping with bullying. Next one, natural calamity, डेंजर, कैलेमिटी होती है आपदा, कोई जब मुसीबत आ जाती है, डेंजर, डिफ़िकल्ट, हार्डशिप. सो कैलेमिटी इज़ कॉल्ड नेचुरल. ओके, जैसे ये स्टॉर्म आ गया. ओके, दैट काइंड ऑफ. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन, कन्फ्लिक्ट बिटवीन कैरेक्टर्स विद द कैरेक्टर्स. कन्फ्लिक्ट मतलब संघर्ष, यानी झगड़ा करते हो आपस में, आर्ग्यूमेंट्स. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन, व्हाई यू लाइक द स्टोरी. Why you like the story? Realistic language and events in the story, or main conflict solved, intelligence. So you have to write down that kind of words in your notebook. So you can use that kind of word in your notebook. I say three words, three adjectives. So you have to write down that kind of adjective in your notebook. Then I will tell you the main events and the problem of the story. You write down like this, and why you like the story, you have to write on that kind of. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you. Next one, there is a higher order thinking questions now. Okay, let's try some higher order thinking. So how can you make the review interesting to read? How can you make interesting? So we can give quotes from the story to write, or write statements addressed to the readers that create suspense. Okay, so we can use quotes to create the suspense in the to create the suspense to the reader. Okay, next we can begin by writing who should read this book. We can begin by writing who should read the book. I hope it is clear to you, students. So student, now this is your worksheet 2.2, planning a review. So there is question 1. Write sentences to fill in the story. Review outline for a story you really liked. Use the notes you made in your notebook. So you have to use that words that you have to write, that you wrote in your notebook. First one, title. So you have to write down the title of the story, then you write down the characters, then you write down the setting, then you write down the main events, then you write down the problem. So I hope question 1 is clear to you. There is question number 2. Why did you like the story? So you have to write down why did you like the story. Next one, B part. Would you recommended the story to others and why? क्या आप दूसरों को बोलोगे कि आप ये स्टोरी को रीड करना है, आपको रिकमेंड करोगे उनको रीडिंग करने के लिए? सो इफ़ येस तो वाई. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन, देयर इज सी पार्ट. what could be different in the story? So you have to write down the different, what could be different in the story. क्या हो सकता है? ओके, डिफरेंट क्या है वो राइट करना आपको. नेक्स्ट, क्या डिफरेंट बनाता है स्टोरी को, क्या ऐसा डिफरेंट है उसके अंदर, यू हैव टू राइट डाउन. So I hope question 2 is clear to you. There is a question 3. Does the story have a message or a lesson to teach? What is this? So you have to write down a lesson if you have. So you have to write down what is it, क्या lesson है. Okay, so I hope this worksheet is clear to you. So you have, after watching this video, you have to complete your worksheet. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for watching this video. Watch it carefully. So we will discuss this worksheet or this lesson in detail. This lesson in detail in an online class. Okay, so student, bye bye, have a nice day.